Guys, it is vet season right here and right there and right there and right on the other side of these trucks. I get excited when a whole truckload of Corvettes come in, and it gives me an opportunity to remind you guys. Let's go over here real quick first, because I think Brad from Illinois, Jeff, New Jersey, Brian here in Ohio, your cars are definitely on this truck. How's it going, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I stand back here and look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. It really is. Well, it gives me a chance to remind you guys, if you're thinking about ordering a car, and I know from so many people that we talk to via email, text, on the phone, many of you are still on the fence, and I'm telling you, I know you're waiting to find out when the end of 19 is, and then you want to make your decision, or you're waiting to see what the C8 is before you make your decision. And if you're going to end up ordering a 19 by then, it's probably going to be too late, because what's going to happen is once they announce the end of this, I mean, essentially everything that's on this car is not going to be on the C8. So they're going to start clearing that line. That means less of this color, less of this wheel, less of this option package, etc., etc. So when that time comes, whenever it may be, we really just don't know. I know that we're kind of hoping. I think GM may do this. Again, we've talked about this several times and just don't have the definitive answer for you guys. There would be a simultaneous build of C7s and C8s until they can really get the C8 off the ground and rolling. But right now, let's just think that, hey, if they're going to draw the line in the sand, and when C7's done, it's done, and when C8 starts, it starts. So for those of you that are thinking about a 19 order, what a wonderful car, man, and what a wonderful opportunity to get what you want at a flexible price, no matter where you're at. I mean, we're not just an information source. I know a lot of you guys, hey, Rick, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And it's, you know, a bunch of emails, a bunch of phone calls, and then you end up ordering at your local dealership. That's really not my gig. My gig is to help you guys, provide you that information, give you some honest to goodness feedback from someone that is a true enthusiast about the car, cares about the car, and wants to make sure that you're spending your money wisely and getting the options that you really need for your driving style. So I hope that for those of you that are getting order quotes from us, that we're actually doing business with you guys. So let's get some orders going. I mean, there's still, and here's the thing, the sold orders go to a higher priority for us. We've got so much allocation in the bin waiting. I'm turning those orders really, really quick. I mean, we mentioned Jeff in New Jersey. Hey man, we just ordered your car, what was it, 4 weeks ago maybe? I mean, yeah, we're turning them quick. You still have an opportunity to order it now and get it within your vet season and still have a lot of driving time. I say vet season because here in Ohio, I mean, the mindset is, for the most part, not, so much in central Ohio and southern Ohio, but, where I came from the Cleveland area, it would be that November 1st to April 1st would be kind of the off season, and then, here we go. But I'd like to be out here talking about you and your car. And I'm doing all I can with my boss to get as much inventory in here for you guys, so you've got some choices to choose from right now, so you have that immediate purchase. But I'm just telling you, if you're gonna order, the conversation on ordering is more now than we've ever had before, because I think where we're at in the marketplace. So don't wait. What did I say before? As soon as you take that away, I say, wait, I want that, I really want that. Yeah, well, you waited too long. So let's get your cars ordered, let's buy stuff out of stock, let's get out there and enjoy it, and let's reward yourself with a Corvette, America's sports car. And and if you've never driven one of these cars, I'm telling you guys, once you get behind the wheel of this, you're gonna find reasons to drive it more, to go different places. It's such a great driving experience. They've really dialed this in. I just had somebody trade a C6. They weren't even halfway home, call me and said, wow, what a huge difference this car is. Absolutely it is. Okay, here we are back outside again. It really is a pleasure and a treat for me to talk with you guys, even more so that you're watching and you're actually listening to what I'm saying. The support of this channel has been fantastic. The business opportunities are fantastic, and I appreciate that. That's kind of what I want to talk about here real quick. That car is getting ready to load. Of course, these shippers are never on time. It's almost 7 o'clock. The sun's starting to go down, so it's going to make for a good picture. They're supposed to be here at 2. They're going to be here 7-ish. So anyway, Ron from New York bought this car sight unseen off the internet. you got to think about the emotion of that, okay? A car you've never seen, somebody you've never met, myself, a dealership you've never done business with, and you sent $50,000+ to these people. You get a little nervous. You get a little nervous. Here, and before I get into Ron's story, it reminds me, see, sometimes stuff just pops in my head when I'm talking to you guys. It reminds me of a story a long time ago. This was a long time ago. Remember the 2008 Cooksey Edition cars? Man, those cars were sweet. They were hotter than firecrackers, and we sold out of our allocation. We were buying allocation, and I had this guy call, and he says, here, I want to buy one of these for my dad. Well, I had just bought one. It was, we sold them out, I'm talking within 10 days, these cars were gone. Beautiful car in a tribute to Will Cooksey, the former plant manager of Bowling Green Assembly. So we get this car, we do the deal, he wires the money and all that kind of stuff. This leads to what I'm talking about when you're a little nervous and you're doing business. So, you know, in 2008, you know, I already been doing this since 95. So do the whole deal over the phone, wires the money. So he calls me the next morning and he is just blowing my phone up, man. He's trying to find my phone number and everything like that. And he starts freaking out. And he's like, hey, once I talked to him, he goes, I just realized, he goes, that, you know, everything went so good and it was just so easy. And I just wired you $90,000. And I'm like, he goes, I'm freaking out. He goes, I don't even know who you guys are. But here's the thing. We already been established for a long time on the internet, myself and the dealership I was representing at that time. He was referred to us from the National Corvette Museum. And I said, hey, just relax. Remember how you came to us, man, from the National Corvette Museum. We're here to make this easy for you and treat you right. He goes, oh yeah. And everything went great. We actually had the car delivered to the museum to surprise his dad. It was pretty cool as he walked through the museum and his dad's walking around and he goes, oh, hey, wow, that's a really nice car. All of a sudden he looks up on the sign there and says, congratulations, Chuck. He's like, wait. The son had bought that for his dad. So Ron sees this car online and he goes, you know what? I don't really have that opportunity at my local dealership. I go in to talk about Corvette. Either they don't have the deals, they don't have the selection, they just don't really seem interested in talking about the car. Ron and I had a couple long conversations about the car, about the process and everything, and he had some really good questions, one of which I'm going to share with you here in just a second. So he's nervous about buying this car. But here's where you guys and the support and nice comments you make, my tenure doing this for over 24 years now representing Corvette, the YouTube channel has been a great opportunity for me, not just to market myself, to market the car, market you guys. So now you get an idea of who you're dealing with, and it kind of breaks down a little bit of those barriers, you know what I mean? So I mean, you guys have talked to me in person, you're like, hey, Rick's no different in person than he is on camera. But it just gives me an opportunity through the channel to showcase that. Regardless, it's a lot of money, and I want you guys to feel comfortable. Now, we recommend just a few different shippers. I know once you get to the point where you say, hey, I'm going to sign the paperwork and I wire the money or send the contracts back or whatever the case may be, you want the car right now. I tell you guys, relax. I understand how excited you are, but there's some value in doing this right. So we have just a handful of shippers that we recommend that have the proper insurance, that know how to handle these cars and load these cars. There's other places that can get that car a little bit quicker to you. Absolutely. But when they get there, you're going to go, whoa, wait a minute. You might feel a little uncomfortable. You might send the kids inside the house. I mean, you know what I mean? It just, you've got to be cautious. So Ron went through a lot of that antsiness and that uneasiness, but through the channel, through our conversations, he felt very comfortable and says, okay, I'm going to do this. So he's buying his first ever new Corvette that we have an opportunity to talk about and share with you guys. And then we're going to do a send-off, Pat, as soon as the truck gets here. Still not here. Sun's not set yet. Although if I keep this camera on and keep talking, the sun will set. So I just want to thank Ron for that flexibility, because you guys hear me say that a lot. It's like, what do you mean, man? It's like, I do appreciate the flexibility. You're buying a car 200, 300, 2,000 miles away, putting confidence in myself, putting confidence in the people that we recommend to ship the car, putting confidence in our dealership. I do appreciate that. What we tell you it is, when you get the contracts, the numbers don't change. You know how some of the guys do that kind of stuff? We don't do that. I'm about building. Even after 20-some years, I'm still thinking about the next deal, the future. It's not just today. It's not just about making a car deal. It's about building those relationships with you guys, making it easy. That's a great value. Go tell that story. Send people to us. Many of you do all the time, and I can't thank you enough for that. So when I say, yeah, thank you for the flexibility, Yeah, I mean, thank you for the flexibility. I mean, think about that when you're buying outside of your marketplace that you're not going to go to. I mean, you have a lot of barriers, and you let those down and put trust in us, and I appreciate that. I texted him, I was going to have him tell a little bit of that story, but he's at work right now, so I appreciate that. But just having the chance to talk with you guys, like I said, we're connecting, we're communicating. This is really a thrill for me, and I'm so excited to have this channel grow as it's growing. Subscribe if you want to know what's going on in the Corvette community. You want to see crazy stuff that the guy that represents this car does. You want to meet some of the cool people that are buying this car. This is your Corvette channel. Subscribe, leave a comment down below, thumbs up, you know, all the YouTube doodah stuff. How many times have we talked about ceramic matrix gray? And I'll tell you this too, if you go to my CorvetteConti.com page, on the right-hand side, there's sections. I ordered a bunch of Grand Sports, several ceramic grays, many 7-speed cars. Those will be coming in April-ish. I'll update the build weeks as those come in, but this color, I just, you know, I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. Can you see a little bit of that metallic in there? And there's so many ways you can outfit this car. I mean, nice little breakup with a glass roof, chrome wheels. You can do black wheels. You can do machine-faced wheels. The car's gorgeous. It really is. So, Ron, thank you for your flexibility. Congratulations, sir, on your first new Corvette. I know you've worked hard for it. I know you're going to enjoy it. I really do. All right, the driver's here. Let's get this car loaded. That's a pretty cool shot, huh? At least he got here before the sun actually set. Remember, Ron, this is a small apron right here, but I still go down at an angle. I'll probably do another vlog talking about that. It's been a while. A lot of new subscribers to the channel. I'm going to show you how to go up and down a steep incline. I got a really steep one here at the dealership. You guys would be just shocked that I'm able to get a car off that, even with the full ground effects. All right, there's the truck. Here's the incline I was talking about. Okay, so I'm down on the street. Look how high up that goes. It goes way up there, man. I'm gonna measure that. I guarantee you that's gotta be 3.5, 4 feet pitch. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the moon. Now, let me just apologize for rambling earlier, but like I said, I love talking with you guys about what I do for a living, about the people that I get to deal with, and knowing that you care, knowing that you're locked in and you're listening, it means a lot. Thank you. Hey, Ron, how about this? Usually the truck's full. This truck is empty. This 53-foot truck is taking just your car to New York. All right, Ron, thank you again for the opportunity. Congratulations on your first new Corvette. You earned it, man. We got to get your ownership started with a send-off pat. Congratulations, Ron in New York. You're going to love it, man. You're going to love it. That's pretty cool. I still want to be there when one of these show up at your house, because I know all the neighbors are going to be peeking out the window. Hey, Martha, look, Ron's getting a new car. Everybody's going to check it out. Hey, it should be an event, right? Right.